Okay, let me explain you how is the basic operation of the tire changer, the model 626, the most common sell from us on eBay. This video will have three main parts. The first one is the operation of the pedals and mounting and demounting a tire. The second part, maybe the most important, how to calibrate the air regulator. And the third one, basic fix with problem with the quick connector. You have to keep some special precautions when you are working, especially with your hands. Be careful. This one is very powerful. You have to be very careful to avoid any accident that you may have. Check the video, this video, sometimes to refresh your knowledge about how to work with the tire changer. The first part is the basic operation of all the pedals and how to operate the adjustment for the rims. So this tire changer has a special feature that the first of the pedal is the rotation for the plate. This is the only electrical part on this tire changer. And as you see, there is two pedals, one on one side and one in the opposite side of the tire changer. That's very convenient at the moment that you are working with the tire on one side or the other side of the tire changer. So when you press the pedal down, it will rotate clockwise. When you push the pedal up, it will be counterclockwise. Okay? This is the only electrical part that you will have on this tire changer. Second is the opening and closing of the clamps. Actually close, if I press the pedal, it will open, it will go up to 22 inches maximum, you see wide. Okay, if I press the pedal back, now it's going to decrease. And the minimum size 10 inches, getting by inside. Alright, now the next operation is for the bead braking. I'm going to show you later with the tire how is the operation, but here when you press it, it will be the movement. Okay, that's the operation of the bead braking. The last two adjustments is the adjustment for the width of the rim. So you put it in the position, you're going to show you later, and then fix with that wrench here. Take it out, move. And this one is to adjust the size of the diameter of the ring that you are working. Okay? I'm going to show you now with the tire. Alright, so suppose that we want to demount this tire. It's already flat to make it easy, but you have to take out the air at the beginning, taking out the core of the tire. And then you mount it on the tire changer, and now you are at bead braking operation. For that, you will be here and press the pedal. Okay? You are bead braking. That's the operation. You have to do the same on both sides. After that, you mount the tire on the tire changer and open the clamp. Be sure that it's a tire, that is fully attached, that is no movement. So, next, you have to adjust two measurements. The first one is the measurement for the width of the rim. So that one, you come over here, put it in a position, okay, and then adjust. Just, it has to be moved. This is the position that it has to be. This is about 3 to 4 millimeters between the head and the ring. Okay, this is the first one. The second adjustment that you have to do is this adjustment, the adjustment of the diameter. Look at here, I'm going to move this bolt, but you look at here, you see? That is movement. If I touch here, you move here, right? As well as the opposite. So you have to put exactly not touching the rim. That's the adjustment that you have to give it to this. This is very important because if you don't do that, this head can be loose from the rim and come inside and damage the rim. You don't want to do that. All right, after you do that, next step is to take out the bead. For that, you come here, look the position that is going this wrench, okay? When you are in this position, that's why you have two sides for the pedals, because here you are more comfortable. Okay, first is out. Now you have to do the same with the second. Now the tire is out. You have the tire out. Now you want to mount the tire into the rim. For that, this is very important. You have to use lubricant. Because if you don't put the lubricant, it will be so hard for the tire changer. So put a little bit amount, both sides. Check the rotation, if you have to check the rotation of the tire. And then, same way. This one, you keep the adjustment because we'll work now in the same way. Put it here, and now come and let me show you where is the position. This is the position that the bead must go on the head. This one is the position to mount. You put it here, okay, and now press the pedal. First bead is in. Now let's mount the second. It's the same way. This one, remember, it must be here, okay, it must be mounted here and under here. Very important. Done. All right? In some tires, especially the low profile tires, you might need the help of this wrench to keep the bead in position and avoid to getting out as well as at the moment that you are rotating. But basically, this is the way to mount the tire. If you need to put air, what you have to do, come over here, put it here, and then air. That's it. So simple. There's nothing special that you might do. When you finish, move the clamp, take it out, ready. The second part of this video is to show you how to calibrate this air regulator. The main important difference of our tire changer, the 626, with of the competitors, is that we have this in a safe place. We have it in the back of the tire changer. Most of the competitors has them here. And what is the problem? That when they are working here, they will touch this, and this is very fragile. It's very delicate, so it has to be in a safe place. That's why we put it here. Okay, if you see, there is some important parts here that I want to show you. First one, this is the knob to regulate the pressure. The pressure that will be applied to the pneumatic system of the tire changer. When you have to put this cap up or this cap down, okay? When you put it up and you move it clockwise, you will increase the pressure. If you move it counterclockwise, you are going to decrease the pressure. If you see the tire changer, this one is adjusted to be in the green part, which is the operated part, the operated pressure. that this tire changer must have. If you put this more pressure, it won't work better, it won't work harder. It only will damage inside the tire changer. That's why you have to keep this. The pressure that I have applied here comes from my air compressor. In your case, it will be from your air compressor. And for sure, it's a different operator pressure what you have in your compressor. So when you receive the tire changer, first thing that you have to do is connect your air and verify that it's on the green. If it's not in the green, you know now. If you clockwise, will increase the pressure. If you counterclockwise, will decrease the pressure. This is to adjust the pressure. Here you will have how to drain the water. You see, when I press it, it will drain the water. Or automatically will be drained when you disconnect the air. When you disconnect the air, no pressure, it automatically will drain the water. If you don't drain the water, eventually that water will be inside of the system. And when the water gets inside in the pneumatic system, it's a trouble. You are going to damage the tire changer inside. Okay, the third part, very important, is the lubrication area. On this one, this clear part here has an adjustment with a flat screwdriver that you also periodically, I will recommend once every 2 weeks, to adjust and be sure that the quantity of oil that is supplying to the system is the right. How do you know that? As well, when you clockwise the bolt that you have here, you will close the oil valve. So you are going to give less oil to the tire changer. When you go on your left, you will open the valve and you are giving more oil to the tire changer. What is the best calibration? The best calibration is that every time that you operate the bead breaker, you should see here 1 drop of oil. If you bring the camera close to this window here where I have my finger, you can check the drop of the oil. 1 drop. I leave it, 1 drop. This is calibrated because every time that you make an operation of the bead breaker, you are giving 1 drop of oil. Very important. If this tire changer inside the pneumatic part doesn't have oil, it's like your car without oil in the engine. It will be damaged. It needs the oil to work. It makes the seal and it makes the movement, all the rubber parts inside of the thing. Now I'm going to show you how to put more oil to the system. The first thing that you have to do is to take out the air. When there is no air in the system, you can take this out from here. There is oil here, okay? If it's missing the oil, you have to put some more oil and then put it back in position. Done. The last part of this video, I want to show you how to take out and connect the hoses, the little hoses, into the quick connectors. If you try to take out this hose from the quick connector, you will damage. You will damage or the hose or the quick connector. The way to take it out is so simple. This little crown made of plastic, you have to push it inside. At the same time, you have to pull the hose aside. To connect, you don't need to do anything but put it into the hook. So simple. Don't try to push it. If you do it, you're going to damage one of them. I hope that this will help you. This 3-part video will help you how to work, how to operate the tire changer. Anything else that you might need, please let me know. Thank you very much.